All right, let's dive right in. We're going to talk about a totally different way to think about teacher development. It's a new approach, and it's been designed from the ground up specifically for classrooms right here in Bangladesh.
You know that feeling, right? Whether you're a teacher or a school leader, you sit through a training session and you can't help but think, this sounds nice, but it would never work in my school, with my students. Yeah, we've all been there.
You leave the training feeling so energized, full of these amazing new ideas you can't wait to try. But then, Monday morning hits. The lesson plans, the huge class size, the pressure, it all comes rushing back, and suddenly, all that inspiration just kinda fades away.
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? And look, this isn't just a feeling. It's a real, documented challenge. That huge gap between the training session and what you can actually do day to day, that's the biggest hurdle we face in professional development.
And here in Bangladesh, that hurdle is even higher. We're dealing with massive classes, constant time pressure, and let's be honest, often a culture that's quicker to blame than to actually support you. So those generic one-day trainings, they just don't stand a chance.
So here's the big shift in thinking. Real, lasting improvement isn't about collecting more theories or knowing more jargon. It's all about one thing, making a small, practical change in what you actually do in the classroom, starting tomorrow. And that is exactly what EBTD, Evidence-Based Teacher Development, is all about. Our entire mission is to find what's proven to work around the world, and then make it simple, practical, and accessible for every single teacher in Bangladesh.
Okay, so you're probably wondering, how do you actually do that? Well, it all starts with the heart of our approach, a really powerful framework we call the Deliberate Practice Model.
This simple 5-step cycle is in every single thing we do. It's a clear roadmap for turning a brand new skill into a professional habit that actually sticks. Let's walk through it.
Step 1 is define. Forget that vague feedback like, you need to improve your behavior management. What does that even mean? Instead, we help you define one tiny, specific action. Something like, I'm going to start every class with a routine that gets students settled in 30 seconds. That's not just managing behavior. That's getting back precious learning time every single day.
And this right here, this is what we hear from teachers all the time. It's this amazing feeling of moving from confusion to total clarity. You finally feel empowered because you know exactly what you're working on.
Next up, step 2, model. We would never just tell you what to do and leave you to figure it out. We show you, step by step, what it looks like in a real Bangladeshi classroom. No more guesswork. It's all about building your confidence to give it a try.
Then comes the crucial part. Step 3, practice. I mean, think about it. Teaching is a performance skill, but when do teachers ever get a chance to rehearse? This step creates that safe, no-judgment zone where you can try the new skill over and over before you ever use it with your students.
Now this is where the magic really happens. Step 4 is refine. So after each quick practice, a coach gives you just one tiny specific piece of feedback. Okay, try it again, but this time wait 2 full seconds after you give the signal. You do it again and again. That's how you perfect a simple nonverbal cue that can quiet a whole room without you ever raising your voice. It's a game changer.
And finally, step 5, reflect. You take that new skill back to your actual classroom. You try it out, and you just notice what happens. How did the students respond? What felt different? This is the final step that makes sure the new skill becomes a permanent, natural part of your teaching. But of course, a teacher can't do this all alone. Great teaching doesn't just happen in a vacuum, right? It needs to be supported and nurtured. That's why EBTD is about building a whole ecosystem of improvement, and that starts at the top with leadership.
So what does a truly supportive school leader look like? How do we help leaders create a culture where every single teacher feels safe enough to grow and try new things?
Well, it's about coaching, not just managing. EBTD helps develop leaders who build real trust, who champion inclusive practices for everyone, and, so importantly, who model the same professionalism and desire to learn that they expect from their teachers.
Now, you might have noticed the word evidence a lot. Everything we've just talked about, the practice model, the leadership ideas, it's all backed by solid research. And we believe that knowledge should be for everyone. That's exactly why we built the EBTD Research Hub.
This quote, "This is at the absolute heart of our mission." The Research Hub is the engine that powers everything we do, and it's a completely free, open-access library of the world's best educational research, all translated for the context of Bangladesh. Its whole purpose is to bridge the gap.
We do the hard work of digging through those dense academic studies and turning them into simple, practical tools you can actually use. No jargon, no paywalls, just useful ideas for every teacher.
So let's just pull it all together. What makes EBTD different? First, we are locally tailored. This is built for Bangladesh. Second, we're evidence-driven, so you're not wasting your precious time on the latest fad. We are absolutely practical, and maybe most importantly, we focus on building sustainable, long-term habits, not just a quick burst of inspiration.
This is our promise. It's our entire purpose. Every course, every tool, every conversation is designed to create better teaching, built on solid, reliable evidence.
Look, we're not offering some kind of quick fix or a magic solution. What we are offering is a clear, proven, and supportive path to help you become an even more effective and confident teacher. And so we're going to end right where we started, with a focus on action. Forget trying to change everything at once. Just think back to that very first step, define. I'll leave you with this one question. What is the one small, powerful change you are going to make tomorrow?